you like about your character?
I can relate to my character because she is an aspiring pop star, and I can't sing either. I can sing better than my character, so it's kind of fun playing up the fact that I can't sing, but I can dance, and I do have moves, and I like my moves, so like, woo. But so it's kind of fun for me because it's like, I've always wanted to be a singer, but I have no natural talent. I'm not, again, it's all played up as a parody, but it's kind of fun playing the non-singer, aspiring singer, because there's some truth in it. Oh.
What do you love about your character?
Honestly, I love that Kiki is so the complete opposite of who I am as a person, and it is so fun to play something because I'm a much more cynical person, I'm a much more serious person. These guys will tell you sometimes I'm a much more bitchy person, and Kiki is the anti-bitch. She wouldn't know what to do. She doesn't know what to do when someone's mean to her. She is just the sweetest thing. She is so proud of her family, her husband, her friends. She loves everybody and everything. And she just lives in her own happy, delusional world. It's fantastic. So it's a lot of fun to play someone that's completely opposite of who I am as a person.
My character's inspiration, of course, is Britney Spears because she's just pure talent. She is a great dancer and she can sing well. So I aspire to be her, but maybe like I'm kind of even inching down like Miley Cyrus might be my new inspiration because she's more youthful and more hip. So Britney might be too old for Elena's character. Who knows? So I guess now Miley's my new inspiration. Go Hannah Montana.
What I really loved about Marcy to begin with was she was glamorous. So she had extensions, they're all curly because you can see my hair is short. My hair comes to here, Marcy's hair comes to here. And she's all curly and glamorous with the nails and all this, you know, the boobs out. And I'm not glamorous at all. Like, I'm lucky if I shower a week, right? So it kind of ruined it for me. Because if I ever try to get glamorous, or if I want to wear the extensions, I feel like I'm her. And I'm so far from being like her that I can't help from becoming her when I'm wearing it, or when I'm all glammed up. So I'm like, damn it, why didn't I get extensions before I did this character? Because then I could have found, you know, Jennifer through the extensions, but it's just not working for me.
I like anything that looks Britney Spears-ish. So I prefer things like maybe like a sleeveless outfit with a snake around me. And I've got a martini in this hand, the snake around me, and then we're saying like slave for you.
What's your
cocktail? Oh, the cocktail is it's some kind of martini. It's dirty. Oh yeah, it's It's toxic. It's a toxic martini. Do they have one?
We'll make one.
Toxic martini.
And what's in a toxic martini?
It's a little bit of vodka and a little bit of
plutonium.
I don't know. I guess it'd be a little bit of vodka. What's Britney like? Oh, and Kool-Aid. Vodka and Kool-Aid. That's a truly a Britney drink. Yeah, a southern, you know.
I like your
with the Cheetos garnish.
Because you know, I aspire to be Britney.
Now, what were you telling us about your martini?
We went spear fishing for olives. Apparently in the olive jar. I wanted it extra dirty, and they weren't jacking around. They were like, okay, here we go.
Kiki is a pink girl at heart because she's a girly girl. So I'm thinking a cosmopolitan with a cherry, not a lime, because that's closer to pink and it's sweeter. Sugar rim all the way. If you have colored sugar crystals, even better. And something fluffy and pink. Fluffy and pink. Big hair, because the bigger the hair, the closer to God. And she's a good Christian woman. So anything pink head to toe.
What's her favorite dessert?
Favorite dessert? Ooh, tough call. I'm thinking that she's a traditional Southern woman who makes like a mean red velvet cake with colored frosting with a Crisco base so that it really holds the shape. But she's probably a whiz with food coloring. I think Kiki can do primary colors or child's play to her.
And does she use Aquanet?
Oh, always. Big hair. Big hair. It's all about the hair. Your hair speaks for you when you enter a room before anything comes out of your mouth. Roche epitomizes to me every small town homecoming queen that ever, and I'm talking from experience, I was a small town homecoming queen. This is not bashing anybody else. Who has ever moved to New York or LA, had to give up the dream, and is bound and determined to convince everyone else back home that they lived the dream and that they were a success and that they were more than a small town homecoming queen. And that character just slays me. I mean, she is absolutely so firmly convinced in her success and in her ability to be above and beyond what Kansas City has to offer her. I love Roche. I think it's a great, and Tasha does an amazing job of balancing the attitude, but yet making it believable. She's not a stereotype. She's not just all attitude. She's not just some stuck-up wannabe model. She plays it with heart, and that's what makes it so funny.
So I think we also should note that Tasha was unavailable because she is currently producing and starring in a major film in New York right now, correct?
Right, correct. Correct. I think it was, you know, Tall Women Love, I don't know, something.
I don't know, but I know Brad Pitt's involved, right?
Brad Pitt, I think, is involved.
I've the last
heard rumors of Rob Lowe, Corey Feldman, and other large stars from the 80s making cameos in this. So it's kind of a big deal.
Okay, tell us a little bit about Demi and who she was involved with before her cougar entrance into this world.
Well, Demi was married. You know, she kind of had the lifestyle that many of us already have. But for years, she was married to a barbecue tycoon that owned a barbecue industry. You know, maybe a barbecue sauce. We don't know what he does, but he's just known as the BBQ tycoon. That's his name. And she basically lived that lifestyle, being the housewife, and realized that, you know what, I'm not really treated right or properly. And through his millions of dollars that he made, she's ready for her 8-figure settlement. And she said, I'm done, you know, I'm not going to play this game. I'm going to figure out what it is I want to do. And she realized that. She realized that she just wants to date younger, kind of relive the years that she missed by being married to a pompous BBQ tycoon, and she's ready to have some fun.
What does Kiki do when she is by herself?
Kiki is rarely by herself because Kiki has a 2-year-old son who she is grooming to be, based on his already quarterback good looks at 2 years old, she has decided that since Tom Brady is married now, in 16 years, Jackson will be the future Tom Brady of the world. So she spends most of her time grooming Jackson to take over this Division I, you know, Colt McCoy style person. And it's not that she knows a lot about football, but she does know what a good quarterback should look like.
Marcy's favorite color is clear. Because, probably the obvious, it's the same color as vodka, which is her favorite drink, and looks like a martini. But Marcy's very clear, meaning you can see right through her, kind of a shallow level, not too deep, doesn't have a lot of hues or saturation going on with the color. It's very much a, you can see through who she is pretty quickly when you meet her. There's not a lot of layers there, so that could be a good thing.
How would you like to be a better housewife?
Well, being a great housewife to me is really just about being a trophy wife to my husband and being supportive of our kids and, you know, bringing the energy level up in the house. It's all about, you know, my character really lives for like her own false dreams of being a pop star and being this celebrity. So I think my notoriety really is what my housewife-ness is all about. Is that a word, housewife-ness?
It is now. It is now. It's on record.
Ready?
Choice of the Chiefs.
Present Magazine.
Cheers, cheers, cheers.
Present Magazine. La 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 la. Don't steal my thunder.
Oh,
Don't steal my thunder. Don't rain on my thunder.
Don't rain on my parade thunder.
Thank you, Present Magazine. We
Present
love you.
Magazine, we love you.
Magazine.
We love Present Magazine.